What's up, guys? So, this is day 4 of the making Tetris. I think where we left off, so let's just build what we have. So, let's do. Yeah, so we have this. We're working on a play button. Nothing works right now. I can't click on it. But if you click enter, it says that pulls up some other image or backspace. And yesterday we made this background and some other stuff really quickly. But yeah, we got the ECS finally working. I think that was yesterday. Built the title screen. Made a state machine. Although the state machine is very bare bones, it's not get too well in place. I still don't know how I want to handle the states. It's more something when we get further into the game, it'll become more clear. So I'm not worrying about it too much right now. But yeah, right now we are working on buttons. Hopefully these all work because I just updated my Linux distro, and the last time I updated it, Ghosty wasn't working. But I just did a new update and it seems like it's working, so that's nice. So I think the idea was we make a virtual button component, and then we have specific types of buttons. There might be a lot. This project probably not. But then we have the render system just I think it's dynamically call all the like click or hover functions whenever it happens. But yeah, that is the plan. So it looks like I already set up this button component. And I think, yeah, so I made like a folder for buttons. I'm just thinking, because like the play button would be like an entity. Oh, my dog's going crazy. I'll be back. I'm back. So the entity would have the texture for the play button. And I guess we'd make the play button change the state. So maybe the component should be like a state changing button. I think that's a good name for it. So state changer button. So we'll do hashtag pragma once, and we're gonna include okay, now right away we should move the button class. So we're gonna move the button class to components to the buttons folder. Oh, I spelled source wrong. See ya. I don't think we need to put component. We'll see though. So include button component. State changer button. Void click. We'll overwrite it. And we'll have what was the other one? I think it was hover. I guess we should also make the current state a global variable. I don't know. We could always just pass it in because like there's not many things that really change the button, right? But then I'd have to make it like the click. Get the state. I think just making it like a global variable would be best in this case. It's one of those things. Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll create the CPP file. State changer button.cpp. Click. So when we click it, what do we want to do exactly? I think this is where we can look at our practice thing we did to get some ideas. Actually, let me just click this. Okay. Now let's look. This is not even what I want. Hold up. It's the wrong repo. Oh, that one's good to have open too. We need the lazy food practice. So I think I was looking at mouse events right here. And let me also refer back to our one of the not states, the systems. Let's look at the system. The mouse button system. So for when it handles events, so it checks if the mouse is inside or not. So we just need the action when we click it. So we're going to extern coordinator. And we're also going to extern state as G current. So that's okay. We will include that in our state change.h. It's probably really bad practice to use these dot slashes. I wonder if we can just go from source. Source. I have no idea. It's okay though. It says nasty Tetris. Who cares? So we need that. We're also gonna need the states. So we need to include. Oh, where did I put? Probably in states, right? Yeah. This is a tricky design problem. It's like, okay, how do we now we gotta specify like what state we want. Actually, it's not that tricky because we can make this. I think we can just add like right? I think that's what we do. Let me quickly look at render system. I wonder just real quick. Pointer parameter and reference parameter. Use a reference when you would actually pass the object normal. If it is so large that it makes more sense to pass a reference to the object. Use a pointer when you deal with the memory address rather than. So yeah. Okay, so this should. Oh, he's saying so you want to use the reference if you want to actually just kind of create a copy of that object to get its like values. So let's say we need the x value and y value and that's it. We just want to like kind of read the values. References are better. But if we actually want to change that value, um, doing a pointer is better. So in this case, we want to do a pointer because we actually want to change the value of texture component. All right. I'm going to write that down somewhere. Put it right here. We use okay, like that. Not title state. What am I doing? We're gonna go to state changer. So yeah, we actually want to change the state. So we're gonna do a pointer. That makes sense. Okay. So when we click, I'm just gonna move this over here. See where we do the state stuff. So when we change states, which we kind of hard coded for now, right here. When do we delete? Do we do delete? Oh yeah, if state change. So we need to call current state. Also, I did this wrong. We don't want this here. We want this as a, not a function, but like a variable. And we'll do it public too. So we'll do state star. Okay. I'm gonna change that name again. State change. My bad. Okay. So we're gonna do G current state. So first we need to exit the current state. Then we need to delete whatever that state is. Then we can set it. So now we can say G current state equals M new state. I don't see why we can't just do G current state. Enter. Then we need to load the media. That's kind of annoying. Well, we can just do an if statement in the while loop to see if like the state changed or not, instead of just having like a boolean. I was gonna say maybe we can return a boolean, but there's no point in doing that. It'd like overcomplicate the code way too much. Ooh, this is where it's kind of weird because like the texture component. I think the system would have to handle changing the color. It's like we change the, because it'll be able to get the. Would it be better? Let's see. Sorry, show you messages. Mouse button system. Let's look. So if the mouse is inside, it kind of defeats the purpose of like hover and stuff. Like we could just do it so like the mouse button has to have a texture. But I mean like, this is where I'm thinking like too much. Like I should just hard code it. But if we do it in the system, because the other color is just a secondary image, right? So the entity would have almost like two textures. No. It would just have to load that texture again. And what we would do is we would set the, we'd have to change some of the texture component values. So we would have to change like the sprite clipping. And then we shouldn't even have like a hover then. Yeah, I say we do that. I say we just have like a click. That's literally all we need. So let's go to state changer. We'll go to button. Okay, so like in here, change color on hover. Probably make a function for that. So maybe we'll do like is mouse inside? So yeah, we'll probably do a pointer to the texture then. So we'll do like activate hover color. And it'll be something like texture. Now we'll just comment that out. And then here it would be, so this is all the this is where the magic happens. So we're gonna need we're gonna get the button and then the button component and then call button.click. How do we do that though? Right. We just do, it might not be a console, it might be no, this is right. Or it might be like the star or something. And then we do button dot. No, then we're gonna need an if statement here and be like, if where was the example? Just write it all real quick. Let's quit that. I don't think it's e.key.key. This is a mouse. It's like I think it's just if should we do switch case? Yeah, because on the way up is when you'd actually want to do the click. So if I don't think we need a switch. I think we just need to do if e type. Oh, whoops. Event mouse underscore do like activate click color. Elma. And then here we do if e and then on the way up is when we'd call the click. We do like button. Alright. I need to use the washroom, so I'll be back. I'm back. Where was I? Okay. Mouse over motion. So I feel like if the mouse is inside, um, it should just automatically put the color, hover color. Or like whatever, like hover animation, or for now we'll just do color. I think color is a little easier. So like I think we'd just make it like a darker green. So I don't think I set up the texture class to like resize and stuff. Which is fine. But mouse over motion. Do we even need mouse's inside button? Like I don't think that matters. Yeah, okay, whatever. If we need mouse over motion, we'll switch to switch case. And if the mouse button's down, it won't be up, so we can just do an else if. Okay, we need to. What is this? This is a mouse button system. So we need to add the button component. So we'll just actually. We'll just go like this. We'll do buttons. Whoops. Button component. Would it just be dot click? That. Is that? I guess it's like that. This could be completely wrong. So we'll worry about the textures after. So I actually have to go soon. But I will stream later today. That's unfortunate, but let me just see if this works real quick. So we can like commit in. I feel like there's a lot of things I'm missing out on. So let's go to game.cpp. Or actually, we need to go to the title state. We have the play button there, so what's going on? So let's go play button. We no longer have a mouse button component. We're gonna have, this is where we gotta see how we do this. So I think we need to do button component. Okay, wait. What was it called? Title state. So we need, it's no longer called mouse button. It's gonna be called that. Title, okay. Of abstract class code. So I might need to do something like this. So first, let me look at what the button or what. Let's look at the ECS real quick. Let's go to coordinator. Where's the add component? Right here. So yeah, we can't instantiate a button component, but what we can do is we can do this. We can say button component button equals new state changer button, and this needs to be a pointer, I'm pretty sure. Can I initialize like No. Okay, so I need to do like a, cause that's the constructor, right? So I need to go to state changer. We need to I mean, there's no harm in making this private. Oh, we need to make a state. And then we can do new state. I mean, we could also do the C++ way in the header file. I might just do that. Oh no, you do like this. This is all good. And then we're in the new state, so it's gonna be where do we set the new? I mean, we can do new. I already have one. I don't like it.
Don't like it?
No.
Indonesia this.
It's okay. New play state. We need to include the states. We need to. What am I doing? Wait, what am I doing? I need to go title state. Oh my gosh. Okay, I wonder if that will work. So we have this button. Oh, I think there's like some memory problems here. Hey. So I'm gonna go to state changer button. No, we're gonna go to mouse. Yeah, this probably won't build, but I gotta go. So let's hope for the best. If it builds, I would be very surprised. I'm on a new Linux. Okay, so we added some CPP files and we did not add it to the CMake. So let's just do that quickly. So let's see, we have the state button CPP, state changer button, and mouse button system. So source / systems / mouse button. I think that's what it's called. Hey. Components, buttons, state changer. I think that's all we need to add. If this works though, yeah, we got some. So error cannot declare to be abstract type button. Okay, well, that's it. I'll stream later, but I gotta go now.